So the Y's, T's, and the I's, the objective is for shoulder mobility. All right. So some people want to come for the strength, which is good, but if they're dealing with pains and stuff in the shoulder, then we want to have them do the range of motion first. So I've in the past had people use a dowel. I don't know if you guys seen me use this yet, but it's not bad to incorporate because one arm might have more mobility than the other, so it can assist through the stick, right, for the Y, because I feel like the Y is the most overhead, one of the most difficult to get. Also for the Y, I don't have them Superman off the bench as much. I more have them keep their core tight and try and just really keep their stomach tight, keep their head down, and push that through, all right? So down here, and one rule, like for mobility now, if we have somebody with pain with this, we're gonna try and have this rule where they have to, we're gonna use our phones and videotape and everything, that they have to be able to hold this over their head for 5 seconds. Also, from the top part, you'll notice I'm not in my neck. I'm not forward like this. I'm down in my back and I'm way packed up. You should be able to hold this for 5 seconds. My head's way through, stomach's tight, no problems, okay? That's where we need to get all our clients who have any kind of shoulder mobility issues with this movement. Like Mike Ruggiero, I'm gonna be working on that with. I'm gonna show him, even if you have to use this bench, if they feel more comfortable with it, like just ask. And like, we're all having this meeting together, so if somebody asks you for this bench and they're with a shoulder rehab client, don't even question it, you know, unless yours is maybe a shoulder rehab client. So with that, I mean, honestly, we'll do the bench Y. That's, I feel like, the most important. The T's, we all understand. I think some people kind of go up into their neck a little much, more towards their ears. So with my cue for this is thinking with the knuckles, almost like the back of the hand. I tell them not to go directly up to the sky, but more towards the back wall behind them, all right? And that's gonna help keep you out of your, you know, your neck and shoulders, all right? And more into the mid-back and shoulder blades compared to this, knuckles up, all right? I've been noticing that a lot too. Eyes, we all kind of understand. Make sure there's not too much momentum, you know? Again, they can keep their chest down on this one and pause and squeeze there. That one's hard. Honestly, like isometric holds on all these is another great test. Like with the 2-pounders, once they are done with body weight, you can hold that stick for 5 seconds over their head nicely. All right, then the next step, before we go up in any weight, is the same thing. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they can go up, all right? And as we video from the angle, you guys know the angle, right? What it looks like. My head, I don't know if you can see in the mirror, but it's straight through. I can look to the left and see. So that's that. Same thing with the T's. A little bit of a Superman on that, but again, you want to be able to control it at the top. So for here, boom, they want to be able to hold it, you know, and control. If they're just using momentum, then we're not going to have them go up too much, all right? Especially if they're pain management. If they're going for strength and they feel good, me and you get crazy with that sometimes, so that's fine, right? Awesome.